crazy dogs. So it's a new week here in France. This is what my training is looking like this week. I'll add a little screenshot so you can see. But we have the whole week in France. We have friends visiting us. They're arriving on Saturday. And Hannah, she wants to get to the top of the Ventoux for the first time. So yeah, looking forward to that. And also myself on Sunday, I'm going to do a Ventoux effort from Sault direction. I've done this now like every summer, probably for the past 4 summers. So for me, it's just a really nice way to see where I'm at. My coach has been a proper legend and now designed my week a little bit around it. So if you're curious to see how I have a full training week, but also make sure that I'm ready for Sunday's effort, then yeah, follow along and see what I get up to. Today's a rest day though, so looking forward to that, as I have had a pretty full weekend with just arriving, being tired after travel and unpacking and stuff. So yeah, now to do some work. Where are you off to?
The moon. I'm off to the moon.
Are you excited about this ride today?
Very excited.
Why?
First ride back.
Since
Kenya, which was I think the 13th of June that I crashed. Today is the 14th of July. 31 days since collarbone. Was it the 13th of June? No idea.
Have you got your new jersey on?
Got my new jersey on.
Let's have a look.
Kenya route is still on here.
Oh. What jersey are you wearing?
I'm wearing a jersey from Chinese brand. Your bike, your way. Bought it. 30 euros I think. Feels as good as some of the MAP jerseys that I have. Quite excited. Got the bike.
Helpful.
6.8 kilograms.
Alright, go have some fun.
Later. I'm a bit early.
Early for what?
The party, darling.
Okay, it's Tuesday morning. I've just had a 2-hour online session for work and I'm going to go straight out because I really want to beat the heat today. And I thought I would just jump on quickly because today my coach has added some talk intervals and I'd never heard of them before. So essentially talk intervals are when you're doing your intervals at a really big gear or a really low cadence, and they're really good for improving your power output. And I think especially if you don't have access to a gym or if you don't integrate a lot of strength training, then this is a really nice way to bring this in on the bike. Not ideal, but still it's a good way to build it. And it's also really nice for doing if you have a local hill near you where you can do some hill repeats. And especially here when I'm in France, there's lots of nice climbs. So it's a really nice place to do it. So come along, let's see how it goes. It's been a while since I've done these. Always my first couple I feel a bit rusty and a bit out of the rhythm, but usually, yeah, once the first 3 or 4 are out the way, then I remember how to do it. And yeah, hoping it goes nicely today. Looks not too bad out there. Looks a bit cloudy actually, which is nice. So hopefully the sun's not too direct. So I'm 2 intervals down. So it's 1 minute 30 on, 2 minutes off. And my range was like 211 watts to 244. I think for that last one I was 235 or something. So I do find it harder to hit the peak of the range that I'm given. But yeah, you can really feel it working out your legs. So wish me luck. See you in 8 more interval time. So just finished the intervals. Still learning. Usually I would take a descent down to a local village and use a hill going out of the village and go up and down that for the intervals and just repeat it. But today I really fancied doing a loop, so I found like a long, slow incline climb. But yeah, definitely see the cons to that now, because with these on the rests, the watts are really, really low, so sometimes that's hard to do when you're still climbing. And then also it was just really hard because the incline was changing, so if it would flatten off a little bit, it was really hard to then actually have that big gear and still have a really low cadence. So in the end I just ended up finding like these hairpins and repeating on there 4 or 5 times, which was also pretty stupid because hairpins also aren't very consistent. So yeah, next time I have this, I'll probably be going back to the village and doing the hill repeats, but we live and we learn. So 20 minutes now of just rolling the legs out at a nice pace, and then I have 2 blocks of 10 minutes at the same cadence and same watts, I think. So let's keep going. Oh, first 10 minutes done. This time it's actually 50 to 55 for the cadence, so a little bit faster. And my range is also a bit lower, so from 180 to 220 watts. But like some crazy woman, I managed to get the 220 watts, but 5-minute recovery and we continue. So finished the intervals. On my second 10-minute one, it was 222 watts, so really happy with that, although I had to cut it short by a minute because I ran out of climb. So yeah, happy with how the ride's gone. I mean, average stats for this ride just mean nothing, but I'll be doing just under 2 hours for those first 1 minute 30 intervals at 40 to 45 cadence. I was hitting anywhere from like 230 to 240 watts, and then yeah, you know how I did on those last 2. So overall feeling pretty good and ready to get some lunch in me, and then we'll work this afternoon. So dragging out this ride a little bit and enjoying the views. Hey!
Hey!
How was your ride?
Good. Humidity is quite high. It's sweaty.
How was it after your ride yesterday, after the collarbone?
Yeah, it's good. Had a nice cup of coffee in Wheeler Barony.
Ooh.
Some work calls.
And the collarbone's alright?
Collarbone's alright, yeah. Collarbone is fine. Fine, at least keep telling myself that.
So it's an absolute scorcher today. It's going to be around 30 degrees, but also with a wind category of 4. Usually on my longer zone 2 rides I'd like to go off somewhere a bit different, but today I'm just merging a lot of the local laps just because my recovery is really low, 36%, not really low but also not where I'd want it to be. So merging the local laps just so if it does get too hot, if I do get too tired, then I can call it a day. But 3.5 to 4 hours on the training for today, and yeah, I'm gonna try not to melt. Oh, just had to stop, just got stung pretty bad on my knee. Just pulled out the, I don't know, the spike. Thankfully I'm heading towards somewhere with a pharmacy, so if it gets bad I can pull over, but little bastard. So just in our local village, or local functioning village around here, and about to go up Col de Houlon. Luckily my bite has calmed down, So that's actually helpful because I went past the pharmacy and it was shut. So, having a nice time, and I'm gonna head up this climb now. So this is so nice. This is 8.6k at 3% average. It's just the dream. So I'm on the last climb to get home. I paused the Garmin before I started and it was saying 35 degrees. About 6k, 5% average, then a 2 kilometre or so descent to get home. It's been nice, but feeling the heat now. So I've decided to not take the GoPro out today because I want to be a bit more present in some of my rides. So the intervals are done for today. The intervals were 3 minutes 30 on at around 190 to 200 watts and 50 to 60 cadence. And then in the same gear going into a 30-second sprint, repeating that 6 times and then taking a 5-minute break in between. It went good, but it was so hot again, so now I'm going to be cutting the ride a little bit shorter than I had planned, so it should be 3 hours in total, but the main intervals are done, and yeah, the Garmin is saying 39 degrees, so I think I'd get into the non-enjoyable stage just for the sake of it. So yeah, it'll be a little bit shorter, not too much, and ready to get home and just relax. I was just thinking to myself as I was walking back up to the house, like, I think that heat made it like 10 times harder. It's only when you really stop, and now I'm like back in the cool. Yeah, that was tough. And then I went to the fridge and I had none of the drinks I wanted cold, so. All right, so it's Saturday. Just got an hour to do some leg activations, ready for the Ventoux tomorrow. Seems a bit over the top doing this, but I love it. It's so fun that I'm just going to go up and do a good effort tomorrow. It's been raining all morning, so I found a gap. Hopefully I don't get too wet. So I've just finished the intervals. Feeling good. Really nice to ride in some cooler weather. But trying to contain my excitement a little bit for tomorrow, which is really, really sad. But I'm happy with where my legs are, and I'm just really looking forward to turning myself inside out basically on the Ventoux. So yeah, relaxing now this afternoon, just going to take it easy, eat some carbs, and tomorrow's the day.
There's the fucking camera again. See? It's a sea sucker, you sucker.
That's better though now. No, because it was moving before, to be fair.
It was moving. Now remove the car.
Yeah.
Alright.
Where's the...
It's all good.
Oh, you need the bike to the other one.
Satellite video. I'll make some videos of you as well. Don't have it now. No, I'm not.
So it's Sunday morning, just about to do the effort up the Ventoux from Sault. So last time I did this, I did it in 213 watts at around like 1 hour 33. Not so fussed about my time, but just going to try and beat my watts that I did up there last time. So anything 213 upwards is good. But I didn't get good sleep last night and my recovery's low. So just going to see how it goes and at least have some fun.
Give it some, and it's open. Woohoo!
So I'm just at Chalet Reynard with a coffee. I think I had quite a good effort. I don't know what my watts were because my lap started just before the segment started. And also the segment didn't come up, so I couldn't really compare myself time-wise to last time. And when I got to the top, it was pretty cold, so I just decided to turn around and come back down. So I'm now at Chalet Reynard because I saw that others climbing was up when I was coming down. So I'm just going to hang out here. But yeah, I don't know. I think I did well, but I'm pretty fucked. So back home after an amazing day at the Ventoux, so happy to get a PB, and now we're going to head out for dinner. So really nice end to the week. I don't think I'll ever get sick of that climb, and yeah, it was such a nice atmosphere today because people are already arriving for the stage on Tuesday. We'll also be going, so if you want to see what another training week is like for me, also with a lot of travel and us going up the Ventoux stage, check it out. Please subscribe, and I hope you enjoy.